Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gray, and today we have a special day rather than our day number 2. So today we are going to be talking and discussing Hu-Tao, who just got released yesterday or a few days ago, depending on where you are. So Hu-Tao is a very quirky character, to say the least. I got to play her story quest and it was really fun, but it was a lot longer than a lot of other story quests. However, again, it was really fun. She's very different for a character, and I immediately got to see what they ended up using for her testing and trial version for her weapon, as well as her artifacts, and what they had all of her talents and everything and leveled up, and all of her constellations that were open and everything. So we're gonna go over that today. So I hope you guys
Here is going to be far from normal.
Video.
If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Who are you? Beyond the heavens? A strange way of putting it.
So to start off by saying, I hope you guys do get her on your roles and your wishes, because I know she's on everyone's list and she's a little bit broken like Xiao. For me personally, she's not one that I'm going to be looking for my team, as she doesn't really go with the whole cryo and hydro team that I have set up. For me personally, I'm using Mona, Xiao, Shungyun, as well as the Traveler. So I'm using those characters for my team. Sometimes I'll opt out and add Diona in the mix, but for the most part, that's pretty much my set team. And I'm gonna actually go over Shungyun soon in day 3, as he's one of my favorite characters to have, as well as Bennett. They're really good 4 stars, but yeah, onto the video. So Hu-Tao is a very, as I said, quirky character, as she cuts her HP to make her attack buffed and beefed up and have a higher percentage. So that's really good. However, the only thing is, I'm worried about the people that are going to use her, how her HP is going to go low. So today we're going to go over the weapons as well as the artifacts that you can use that's going to kind of help with her. So starting off with weapons, we got the Staff of Oma. The HP is increased by 20%. Additionally, it provides an attack bonus. When the HP is less than 50%, the attack bonus is increased by an additional 1% of the max HP. So this is the one I wanted to kind of go over, as it's her weapon. However, the only issue with this weapon is you can only roll for it, and it is a 5-star weapon.
I'm Hu-Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
So I have some other options that you guys can use as well, and you don't have enough Primogems or any of the intertwined fates to use towards getting the weapon. So first off, we have the Primordial Jade Winged Spear. So this one, on hit, it increases the attack by 3.2% for 6 seconds. This only goes for 7 hits. However, the damage dealt is increased by 12%, so that's pretty good. The second option is the Deathmatch. So the attack for this weapon is increased by 16%, and the defense is increased, but only if there are less than 2 enemies nearby. So I think that's a pretty good weapon to have. Next, we have the White Tassel, which increases normal attack damage by 24%. So I personally recommend going with the White Tassel for her. If you do get her and you can't get the Deathmatch, the Primordial Jade Winged Spear, or the Staff of Oma, it is a pretty good weapon. And then we also have 2 others that I recommend that are pretty good as well.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
So we have also Dragon's Bane, which if I had her, I would personally use that, because it increases damage against enemies affected by Hydro or Pyro by 20%. So that's a big deal, and it's pretty good. And then finally, we have the prototype Starglider, which is... this usually affects after you use your elemental skill. It increases normal and charged attacks damage by 8% for 12 seconds, and you can only max 2 stacks of this.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development? Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake? No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild.
So now we're going to talk about artifacts because we have a bit to go over for this because it depends on how you want to build her artifacts. The one that they had for her trial when you test run her is the Crimson Witch of Flames as a 4-piece. Now, there's way you could set this up. You don't have to use Crimson Witch of Flames. You can do a mix between Crimson Witch of Flames, Gladiator's Finale, Noblesse Oblige, or Lava Walker. I recommend for her using Lava Walker or Gladiator's Finale on a 2-for-2 set or 2-for-3 set, or even Noblesse Oblige with the Gladiator's Finale as well. Or you can kind of just mix and match to see which one works for you. Those are pretty much the ones I would recommend using for her because they kind of just help increase the damage by 40%. And it just helps increase melting damage by 15%. So now we have the team, what you want to use with her. So first up, I'm going to say use Chongyun. They together would be a great team using, as he is a great DPS character. So I definitely recommend using him, or even Bennett. Bennett, again, is a very good character. He's very versatile. Both those characters are. So I highly recommend using them.
I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked!
So for the next people in your party members, I'm going to kind of go over quickly because it's your first 3 that you receive for free, except for Noelle. But I highly recommend using Amber, Kaya, and Noelle with Hu-Tao if you're just starting out and you can't go and roll for anyone yet. So I highly recommend using them. Kaya freezes the enemy and then you use the pyro attacks to melt them and cause more damage. Plus, Noelle helps with the defense, and Amber just helps beef up the pyro abilities of Hu-Tao. So I highly recommend using them together. They are a great team together. I know a lot of people don't seem to enjoy Amber, but she isn't too bad of a character if you do know how to use her well. Next, we have Zhongli, which it just gives you a bit of an advantage with her. It again helps her and boosts her attack and defense. So next, this is just showing you guys what you guys are going to need to ascend Hu-Tao to the top tier level. Okay, so these are all the ascension materials you're going to need for Hu-Tao. So you're going to need 2 slivers, 9 fragments, 9 chunks, and 6 of the gemstones. So next you're going to need 18 of the Whopper Flower Nectar, 30 of the Shimmering Nectar, and 33 of the Energy Nectars. Finally, you'll need 46 of the Juvenile Jades and 168 of the Silk Flowers.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
But this is pretty much the end of the video, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what you guys think of Hu-Tao, and if you guys are rolling for her, or if you have rolled for her, and what you guys think of her so far. This has been Gray, and I hope you guys have a nice day.